So I already washed and moisturized my face. I'm gonna use Palmer's Cocoa Butter Swivel Stick, of course, to moisturize my lips. Gonna use the Professional from Benefit and just put that in the areas of my face that I have massive pores, which is a normal area for normal people. Now I'm going to use this mattifying fluid. It's from this French brand, skincare brand that my mom uses, called like L'Occitane or something. And this just helps with oil control and mattifying my face. Do my brows with the e.l.f. This stuff is just as good as the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. This is the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream. This stuff does not move. So since we're going for an IG baddie makeup tutorial, I'm basically just gonna put a lot of makeup on, trying to get like that perfect skin, perfect brows, perfect everything, perfect blend. This is just like full face glam. The difference between like IG baddie and like full face glam is, I believe, perfecting your skin. The Instagram one is perfecting your skin for like pictures. So even if your makeup looks like crap in real life, at least you look like a baddie on IG. If you want a more in-depth eyebrow tutorial, I have one of those on my channel. I will link that down below for you. But right now I'm going to clean up these brows with a little bit of concealer. And now I'm going to take that same concealer and just prime my lids. Okay, so eyeshadow today, I truly don't even know what I'm going for. I know that I want to use my Morphe palette because it's beautiful. I think I'm gonna go for an orange brown eye with like the star of the show being this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in the color Millionaire. It's a beautiful, beautiful bronzy, excuse my nails, oh my gosh, it's a beautiful bronzy brown. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a metallic brown. So for my transition shade, the first shade I'm gonna just blow out in my crease is going to be this shade right here in the Morphe 35M palette. And yeah, I'm just going to pick up this color and put it in my crease. While I am here blending out my crease, I like to take whatever shade I'm gonna put on my brow bone and blend that out as well while I'm already, you know, up there with that. And for my brow bone shade, I'm gonna actually use this Z palette that I have with all of these colors that I put in here myself. I wish I knew the name of this. Oh, I do. I'm gonna use this color here. It's called Lap Dance, and I'm pretty sure it's by NYX. It's just a really pretty cream, and I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my brow bone. I'm gonna blend that out with the same brush that I was using to blend out that color, the first color. All right, so for my next crease color, or for my like true crease color, I'm actually gonna take the same blending brush because I'm not gonna get too close to that crease right now. But I'm actually gonna take this color right here. See that? and blend that into my crease as well. Right on top of the shade that I just did, this shade here. All right, now I'm going to continue blending and building and use a little bit of a darker color lower down in my crease. And this time I'm gonna go for a little bit more chocolate color, and I'm gonna mix, they literally look the same, but I'm gonna mix these two and start putting that right in my crease. And I'm using a smaller blending brush this time. This is the number 116 brush from Sonia Kashuk. All right, now I'm going to go in with a true brown color and put that on my lid. I'm gonna put that on my lid and see if it's dark enough. It's time for the star of the show. This is Millionaire, like I said, from ColourPop, Super Shock. I cannot say that. Super Shock Shadow, Super Shock Shadow, Super Shock Shadow, Super Shock Shadow, Super Shock Shadow. It is such a gorgeous, gorgeous brown. Let me see if I can swatch it. Beautiful. And I'm going to put that on my lid area. I'm gonna attempt liner, even though I never do liner. But to do liner, since my eyelashes are so curly, I actually straighten my lashes, curl them the opposite way, and push them down so that I can actually get to my lash line. So that's what I'm gonna do. The liner I'm gonna be using is the e.l.f. one that I used for my brows. Like I said, I'm going to attempt it because I am not a liner girl, but to be an IG baddie, you kind of have to be a liner girl. All right, that'll have to do for now until we get lashes on. So I'm gonna leave my eyes alone and move on to my face. The primer today, if you guys are true to YouTube and you know that everyone used to use the Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm as primer, it works and it also smells really good. So that's what I'm gonna be using today as primer. All right, for foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation and, excuse me, this NYX Mineral Stick Foundation in the color Caramel. This is literally gone, but I'm gonna still use it until it's really gone. Dig it in the foundation stick to get the product out and apply this to my contour areas. Now I'm just gonna go over everything with this damp sponge from Real Techniques. All right, for concealer today, I'm gonna be using two different concealers. One is from Wet n Wild, and it is the Photo Focus Concealer in the color Light Medium Beige. And then this one is from Maybelline. It's a Fit Me Concealer in Medium. All right, I am going to bake because you can't be a baddie if you don't bake. This is the same thing that I used on my lids. This is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous Translucent Loose Powder. The clean side of my beauty sponge, and dip it in the powder and bake my under eye. While those areas are baking, I'm gonna go ahead and do contouring. I'm gonna use two different colors today for a more dramatic effect. I'm gonna use the Hoola by Benefit. And I'm just going to contour the perimeter of my face, underneath my jaw, so underneath this baking powder here. I'm also gonna do my contour areas, even though they're baking right now. And I'm gonna work on my nose as well. I left this here so it could dry, so that when I pat it away, it doesn't spread. So to contour my nose, I use this Wet n Wild little, I don't know, it's like a little flat blending brush with my Hoola Benefit bronzer. And I just, now for my baking, I'm gonna dust that off. And to do that, I'm gonna use this Real Techniques setting brush. So for my next contour color, I'm gonna use this Fit Me. It's actually a foundation powder, or like it's a pressed powder, and it's really chocolatey. It's such a beautiful chocolate color. The color Mocha. For blush today, I'm gonna use two different blushes. This one I use on top or underneath any blush because it is a good transition between my bronzer and my blush. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. It's the NYX Matte Bronzer in Light. And since it is in the color Light, it's just like a peachy bronze color. I wouldn't use it as a bronzer, but it says it's a bronzer. And for my blush today, I'm gonna be using the MAC Gingerly blush. This is like my all-time favorite blush. It's so pretty and peachy and good for winter, summer, spring, and fall. It's so beautiful to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with, this is the e.l.f. Makeup Set and Mist and Set spray. So right before this dries completely, I'm going to go ahead and put my highlight on so that that setting spray can kind of catch the highlight and make it pop even more. This is the most important part about IG Baddie, the highlight. You have to be glowing. So I'm actually gonna use 3 different highlighters today. 2 of which you've probably already seen on my channel, but I have a new one that I want to try out. So the first one that I'm going to use is this Wet n Wild. I think it's in the color, what is it in the color? I forgot, but it's literally like my favorite. It starts with a P, but I can't remember. This one is the Catrice Liquid Metal Eyeshadow, and we are the Champagne. Last highlighter I'm going to use is this Milani Strobe Light Instant Glow Powder in the color Sun Glow. Oh my gosh. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and blend it out. Serving looks since 1993. I'm gonna take the 2 red shades that I worked with on my upper lid, these 2 here, and blend those underneath my eye. To blend that out, I'm going to use the orange color we started out with, right here. All right, for lashes today, I'm gonna be using my favorite lashes. These are the Kiss Demi Wispies. I don't know why they're my favorite. They're just so easy to put on to me, and I don't really have to trim them. I have small eyes, so I usually have to trim my lashes, but these, I don't feel like I need to trim. They go on pretty well. I'm saying all this and watch me have a disaster lash. So I am going to do a brown nude lip. And for the liner today, I'm going to be using the NYX lip liner in the color dark brown. For the inner part of my lips, I'm going to use this Lippy Sticks from ColourPop in the color Cookie. It's like a matte nude crayon. And I'm going to blend this in the inner part of my lip. And for gloss, I'm going to take this new gloss here, which I don't know the name of. It's my favorite lip gloss. I don't know what it is, but it's a new gloss. Wow. All right, guys, that was the finished look on how to get this. This is just like normal going out makeup for me, but like an IG Baddie full face glam look. Like this video if you liked it. If you didn't, you can still like this video. Don't forget to check the links down in the description box for my other videos, like my eyebrow tutorial and things like that. Make sure to come back next Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, when I upload another video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it this far, thank you. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.